Are we ready?
Yep.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing. Remember those that have passed in the last couple of weeks. Okay, we're recognizing those people that have passed in the last couple of weeks. We have Hazel Ann Mobley, Barbara Jean Carlson Wells, Blanca M. Posado de Ospina, John. Fire exits are right behind me here. We won't use the elevator in case of an emergency. Roll call. Cassie?
Here.
Paul?
Here.
Roger?
Here.
TJ?
Present.
Everyone's present. Correspondence? Jackie, none, right?
No.
Okay. Petitioners, this would be the time in the meeting. Is everybody unmuted?
Well, there's a couple of people on that are muted. If you'd like to speak and you're on mute, could you please unmute yourself?
Okay. With the fact that there's no petitioners looking to have any comments to the town board at this time, we'll go to attorney concerns.
None that we haven't already resolved.
Okay. So we'll go right to the first resolution. The town board by resolution expresses the desire to make improvements to the Kerhonkson sewer collection system, and upon authorization to bid from the New York SHCR, the town board hereby authorizes the town clerk to advertise for bids in accordance with the general municipal law for CDBG 1215 PR 15819, contract TWA 211. Improvements to the Kerhonkson sewer collection system, Kerhonkson Sewer District, the town of Wawarsing, Ulster County, New York. The bid opening date will be determined by the town clerk in consultation with the town supervisor and Benarin Larios, PC.
I'll move it.
Second. TJ makes the motion, Roger seconds. It's a roll call vote. TJ?
Aye.
TJ votes aye. Cassie?
Aye.
Paul?
Aye.
Roger? Aye. And I vote aye. The motion is carried. We have a second resolution. The town board by resolution authorizes the supervisor to execute a conservation easement agreement for the South Hill subdivision in the town of Wawarsing.
I'll move it.
Cassie makes the motion.
I'll second it.
Paul seconds it. Cassie, roll call vote.
Aye.
Paul?
Aye.
Roger?
Aye.
I vote aye. And TJ?
Aye.
That motion is carried. There's no budget mods. Town board to approve the bills as ordered. Do I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Roger makes the motion. TJ makes the motion. Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
That motion is carried. Town board to approve the assessor department report, the building department report, the justice court department, the highway department, the town clerk's report, the maintenance report, the dog control officer, the Ellenville Wawarsing Youth Commission report, the tax collector's report, and the supervisor's report.
Move it. I'll
Roger
second
makes
it.
the motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
The motions are carried for items 3 to 12. 13, the town board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for 6 seasonal workers for the Parks and Cemeteries Department. The position will include a 40-hour work week at the rate to be determined for a period of 18 weeks. Applications can be picked up at the town clerk's office and are due and returnable by Friday, April 9th, 2021 in the town clerk's office. Have a motion?
Move that.
Roger makes the motion.
I'll second.
TJ seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. Town board to approve the National Fire Code subscription renewal for 2020 in an amount of $1,495.
I'll move it.
Cassie makes the motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. Town board to approve the 2021 National Fire Protection membership in the amount of $175 for the building department.
Move.
Roger makes the motion.
Second.
TJ seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. Town Board to approve the Ulster County Outdoor Youth Expo and Ulster Heights Rod and Gun Fishing Contest at Libben Park on June 5th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
TJ makes the motion, Roger seconds it. Is there any conversation about this, or it's just something we've done every year? It's a good thing.
I just asked them to follow the current CDC guidelines. That's all.
All right, so Cassie is stating that everyone should conform to the CDC guidelines. Thank you, Cassie. That's all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That motion is carried. Town Board to authorize the supervisor to execute an agreement between the town of Wawarsing and the Lift Tech for 2021 third-party witnessing proposal. The scope of the work performed will include and be limited to an annual elevator inspection. The cost for the service is $415. Do I have a motion?
I'll move it.
Second.
Cassie makes the motion, Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
The motion's carried. Town Board to authorize the supervisor to execute an annual service contract with Peak Power Systems of Middletown, New York for the renewal of the annual system checkups for the town generators located at Joseph Y. Resnick Airport, Napanock Water District, Napanock Water Department, Kerhonkson Sewer District, Napanock Sewer District, and the Highway Department.
I'll make that motion.
Paul makes that motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. Town Board to authorize the supervisor to execute the agreement between the City of New York and the Town of Wawarsing for the construction of a public water system, Wawarsing Water District DEL 446, in the amount of $14,100,000.
Move it.
I'll second it.
TJ makes the motion. Cassie seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Just to be clear, that is just a drawdown from some of the work that has been done to this point. Town Board to approve Stanley Nobel, wastewater maintenance worker, to attend a training class given by Focus on Training LLC entitled Ornamental Pesticide Use and Managing Turf Pests. The cost per class is $85. A town vehicle will be used for the transportation.
I'll move it.
TJ makes the
Second.
motion, Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Town Board to approve payment application number 18 in the amount of $210,117.58 to H. Ulsterhout Excavating, Inc. for the Kerhonkson Water District replacement of water mains and appurtenances. Phase 3, contract TWA 173, CDBG 1215, PW 37-13.
Move it.
TJ makes the motion.
Second.
Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Town Board to authorize the supervisor to execute the proposal with Wind River Environmental to provide the hauling and disposal of sludge from the Kerhonkson sewer plant, cost not to exceed $2,500.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Cassie makes the motion, Paul Pezzolino seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Town Board to authorize Town Attorney William H. Kyer III, Esquire, to sign consent order and judgment to settle and compromise tax grievance suit brought by Sun Jelly Birchwood, New York, RB LLC for tax years 2016, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
I'll move it.
DJ makes the
Second.
motion, Roger seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. That's the end of the agenda. We have highway concerns.
I'm good.
Mr. Bays has no comments at this time. We'll start with TJ.
Just a couple of things. Just kind of want to thank our local fire companies. A lot of times in the ambulance, we need lift assistance, especially with the snow and the mud and like that. And they're a phone call away. So Napanock, Craigsmore, Ellenville, just people may look at them, the fire companies, as fighting fires, but they're also there to help us in EMS. And without them, a lot of times we just couldn't get the job done. So I just want to thank them. And piggyback on that are also the the Elmville Police Department, the Ulster County Sheriff's Department, and New York State Troopers. About a week ago, I'm standing shoulder to shoulder with the state trooper. He's doing CPR, and I'm working a bag valve mask to save somebody's life. And so, we may look at them as a police agency and as a law enforcement agency, but when things are going bad, again, we call on them, and they're there for us also. And I think the cooperation that EMS has with our law enforcement entities in Ulster County is second to none. And I think that's because of mutual respect, but that cooperation makes everybody's job a little easier, but also what we do a little safer. And so I just want to thank them for their cooperation and always being there for us. And that's it.
Thank you, TJ. Yes, you make a very good point that the agencies, volunteer and paid, working together, benefit the community. That would be Roger.
I believe I'm good this evening.
You're good this evening.
I'm good this evening.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So I guess I'm next up. First thing, I would like to make an additional motion to the meeting tonight. A motion for the town board to grant permission for the Passover Story Trail to post 16 signs with the Passover Big Book along the park trails at Lippman Park during Passover. And this would be subject to all of the CDC guidelines while they're doing this. It's a pleasure to be making this motion. I think it'll be a good item for the whole town and for our Jewish community as they start to celebrate Passover.
I'll second that.
Paul makes that motion. Roger seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried.
And the only other thing too, I received my COVID vaccine last Wednesday, and that was shot number 1. Shot number 2 is coming up toward the end of the month. I hope that the community is seeing and hearing that more and more vaccine sites are being opened up. I think it's important for people to know when they are, where they are. The Ellenville School's doing it. Up in Kingston, they're now doing it at the old Best Buy facility, and the county fairgrounds are going to be opening up also soon for vaccines. So I would say stay tuned to the Facebook posts, the emails that you get. There is a website to sign up if you'd like to get the vaccines. They're lowering the age requirements and making it more and more available to people. So hopefully we can get on with things and have more of a normal spring and summer coming forward. And that's all I've got for today.
Good. Cassie.
Yeah. There I am. First thing I'd like to let everybody know that I was tickled to work in partnership with the village and the school to work towards getting a solution for the pool. We don't have one yet, but we've called in the engineers, and we're hoping to move forward and have a pool, and we are working to get the kids registered for camp. Sam's going to be hiring youth again, so look out for those hiring notices. It'll be coming up on the Facebook page. I'm also excited that I drove into Kingston to get my shot today, and it wasn't too bad. And on my way back, I was tickled to see that Bellamy has started laying pipe there in Kerhonkson by Dr. Redding's office, and there'll be some construction along the side of the road, but it shouldn't impede traffic too badly. So every time you see that, know that we're one step closer to the Wawarsing Water District coming to fruition. And New York Rising Stream is also moving forward. Bid packages are going out. And I can't wait for that to happen, because with the melting snow and the rain that we're having, I have grave concerns about the ability of our stream beds to hold the water. This is a very important project, and I'm glad to see that we're finally moving forward with that. And with that, I'm done.
Oh, thank you, Cassie.
Wait.
Tony?
Did anybody find out from the Kerhonkson School about the kiddie pool?
Yes, I'll talk about that.
Yes, we did.
I just want to find out.
I'll bring it up.
All right. And then
Okay.
that's all I had.
All right, Mr. Page just mentioned the Carhampton pool. Mike Cedars, our maintenance guy. I've called the principal's office at the school, and all we have to do is advise them a couple days in advance to basically move around the parking lot. And Mike is basically saying it's only going to affect probably 3 parking spots. Well, I've given that to the school as advice from what we're going to be doing down there. We're going to be replacing, filling in the kiddie pool, which has been a long time overdue. I'd like to thank Mike Cedar for having, the ability to do that. Our maintenance guy, Cassie, for getting involved with, you're one of the Barracuda moms.
I'm a
right?
Barracuda mom, I must confess, and we love the pool, and we think that turning that into a lovely picnic area is a good way to deal with that, because right now it's fairly unsightly, and the kiddie pool hasn't been functioning since my little girl was 5, so it's time for it to go, and it's time to become a nice area for people to picnic.
All right, thanks. Okay, then as we were talking, Jason Engineers are our engineers for the Wawarsing Water District, the project that the DEP is paying at least $20 million for. And we've started, and the sign is one by Lippman Park, and the other one is by Dr. Redding's office, the dentist in Kerhonkson, announcing the project. So notice to the public that are driving by, be careful when they're driving by, as they're digging pipe in that area. The water tank, which is above the highway barn, 500,000 gallon tank, was tested today, and then within the next 2 weeks they'll be working at completing the project. They actually worked right up until November of last year, laying the foundation and the rebar and what else, Tom?
The pipes today.
So they're testing the pipes today, and we'll be starting in a couple weeks on that. That is going to be done in the very near future, and that's good. Let's see. The vaccines, I believe we had approximately 25 employees go to Kingston today to get the vaccine. It's really fantastic that things are opening up. I'd like to thank Mark Ryder, who's the deputy executive under Pat Ryan. He's done a fantastic job. He's been polite enough to respond to me, which is, when I actually text him or call him, most of the time he's right there, willing and able, and getting some of my questions answered. And in this process that happened today, I mean, he went above and beyond, or maybe he's doing what he's doing, but I was really appreciative of the way that we set it up. He sent us the emails, and then we immediately had our employees signing up, because if anybody knows that has taken this gotten online and done the vaccine, it's not the easiest process. It's just not like going on. It's an arduous task. It's tough to get an appointment. So in this case, the county has been really doing a great job for our employees. As in the last week or two, actually they opened up what they call the people-facing positions, municipal workers. Highway guys went down today, and I'm very happy that that's happening. Let's see what else.
Yeah, Terry, one thing,
Yes.
if people do want to get the vaccine, there is the Ulster County website. They should sign up for it, because if you sign up for it, you will get an email sent to you when there is a scheduled appointment day coming up, and then basically it's a first come, first serve. But instead of having to try to fish around and look for an appointment, if you do sign up on that Ulster County website that Mark is involved with, then people will get that email, which does make it a lot easier to get the vaccines.
And UCAT is providing transportation. If you
Yes.
get hung up, you just call
Yes.
them and say, I have an appointment for my vaccine on this day, and they'll give you a write-up for you.
Right, that's vaccineulster.com.
Yes. Yes, they do need a ride. There's no charge for it. UCAT's going to take them to the vaccine center and bring them back home, too. So they are doing everything to encourage people to get the vaccines.
Everybody that wants one is getting to the point where they can get it. Yeah. I have a Pride of Ulster County. Remember those, TJ? Mm-hmm. So this is a Pride of Ulster County an award that is given to the town of Wawarsing in recognition of our generous contribution of food provided to the Ulster County Vaccine Center at the Cape Walton Fieldhouse during the 2021 COVID pandemic The Ulster County Legislature honors and recognizes your dedication to helping others and applaud your compassion, care, and concern for the community. This 15th day of March, Dave B. Donaldson, Chairman of the Ulster County Legislature. So that is
Very nice.
a very nice, award for the town of Wawarsing, as we've participated at a level that is recognized by the county, and they're appreciated. We appreciate what everybody's done here, all the volunteers that have been involved. And I believe at that point we should maybe close the meeting. Everybody wish you well and stay safe, and hopefully the spring is going to bring some good things. Good night.